Yeah, not the beautiful ones that are nowadays. Like they don't have like really makeup. All you see is that the teeth are different.
Well, what do you think of that, Nikki? That we didn't grow up with the beautiful vampires that the girls have seen.
Yeah, I have to disagree with that because when you look at like even Bela Lugosi, when you go back to original Dracula, I mean he was not a horrible looking guy. They didn't glamorize him as much as they, glamorize vampires nowadays. But they haven't always been ugly.
Yeah.
I don't remember an ugly Dracula or an ugly vampire throughout any of the vampire history of movies.
Me neither. Like I said, I'm not saying that there are like monstrous or hideous. I'm just saying that they're not always going to be like what in my mind Edward Cullen or Jasper and Emmett,
The Cullen family.
the Cullen family. Like they're like in the books they say they're the gods, they're goddesses, they're gorgeous, but like and then we had like the Lost Boys. They're not hideously ugly, but they're not like gorgeous like the Collins.
Well, I believe that the vampires that Nikki and I grew up with, no, they were not hideous, but also on the same hand, like Nikki has said, they weren't glamored either.
Yeah.
They were attractive.
Yes.
But they weren't, like Nikki had said, glamored. So
they weren't glamorous.
Exactly.
Glamorize their characters.
Exactly. And and the thing is, I think what is kind of sad is that they need, in my honest opinion, now once again, guys, this is just our opinion, that they should do a vampire movie similar to like The Lost Boys. I mean, not completely redo it.
Yeah.
But something similar to that, so this generation knows what the vampires that we grew up. What do you think, Nikki?
I agree completely. I think that, they should absolutely be introduced to vampires back in the day.
Now, my question is to you girls, my two. Would you watch if they redid, not like I said, not
a remake.
Excuse me, not a remake of The Lost Boys, but something similar to that. Would you girls be interested in watching something like that? Not glamorous like Twilight. Would you girls be? What about you, Kaylee?
I would because I don't know how. I mean, it's hard to explain, but I would because I wanted to see what it was like how they did the makeup and all the effect back then.
The special effects.
The special effect, not like now, because like now it's just like you have to look because like it makes you look perfect and stuff, but back then it didn't really make you look perfect.
Very true. What about you, Kiara?
I would too, because I don't exactly know when the Lost Boy, right?
Lost Boys, yes.
The Lost Boys were made. I don't know exactly when the movie was made, and so, but now you see we have all these makeup and special effects and all this stuff. So yeah, I would like to see what they can do like different from how like Mom said, not like beautiful, but not hideous. So like in between, like a good amount of in between, like cute, not
Attractive.
Attractive. Because like I said, we now have like we're learning so much more about special effects and makeup and computers, and whenever the Lost Boys were made. I don't think we had. I know it's not like so far back that we didn't know squat about the makeup and stuff, but I know it wasn't like so close to as an advanced either.
Right. I mean, you have to agree with that, Nikki, that things have advanced from the vampires back then to now. Wouldn't you agree?
I do agree.
Because heck, look, they made Edward sparkle.
She said it this time.
I'm not lying. He did sparkle, and it's so pretty. Pretty sparkles.
Oh my goodness. Well, is there anything else you want to mention tonight, my dear Nikki?
I am like vamped out.
Vamped out.
I think I need some True Blood.
You need some True Blood. Now that was it. I didn't get a chance to watch the whole series, so I'm gonna have to check that out.
True Blood. True Blood.
True Blood is a vampire TV series. I know you girls cannot watch that.
No, it's not age
Oh,
appropriate.
that one. Oh yeah, you said we can't.
Yeah, I told you girls you cannot watch that until you're 85.
I'll just go
Mom.
watch. I'll just
85.
go
Wow,
watch.
Brooke. You shouldn't be watching it either. You're only 21.
Well, I know, but yeah. Well, all right. I want to do. Nikki and I are going to do a quick run through of our schedule for the week. What do you think, girl?
Oh, works for me.
All right. So tomorrow night, please join our boss man, Ike, the Jam. What do you think about? I love that show, Nikki. His
I
podcast.
love it too.
He plays all kinds
Because
of music.
it's like, it takes me back to high school and stuff.
Green Day.
Exactly. And then Sunday night, you have me, and I play a lot of.
Rocking in the night.
Yes, Rocking in the Night. And I just play a lot of rock music, old classic rock, pop rock, whatever I can come up with. And then Monday night, we have sports. Right, Nikki?
Yeah.
Who does sports, Nikki?
I Pooh and Insanity Queen, me. But I can't be Insanity Queen on the sports show, so
Yeah, you have to be good,
I suppose.
you suppose. And tell them what
All
you.
right, what's Tuesday?
Well, you gotta tell them what you talk about in sports.
Well, Monday night when we talk about sports, we're going to be talking about Denver beating the Bucks. So,
Yes, ma'am. Game tomorrow at noon on Sunday.
Woo! Go Broncos.
yes. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be there and not at work.
Yes, I hope so too. All right, and then Tuesday we have Fear the Walking Dead with Ike, Deborah, and myself. And
That's the season finale, right?
yes, this Sunday is the 2-hour season finale. So if I remember correctly, I believe we're going to do a 2-part of that. So please check us out. We'll be, going over the 2-hour finale, and we will be doing a 2-part. But also Tuesday morning, we have David who does Why the Blues. And he plays a lot of blues music. So please check him out every Tuesday morning. And then Wednesday, who do we got on Wednesday, Nikki?
Desiree, a.k.a. Marie Love, and Anissa with The Lounge. That's an awesome show. I love it.
Yes.
Those girls have a lot of fun.
Oh, yes. And she
I
talks
wish I
about...
could be sitting on the couch with them and the cat while they do it, too, but...
There you go. And they talk about what's going on today, entertainment, and, they ask some really cool...
Vampire Diaries. They talk about Vampire Diaries.
Yes. There you go, Kaylee.
And their show's really, really cool. You
I
guys,
love their show.
yes, Kaylee over here, she listens to them as much as she can. And then we're on, Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thursday. Yep. We have the Country Hoedown with Deborah D. And pretty much, there we go, rocking out with country music. It's a country party, as Ike says. And then in exactly a week, you guys come back and listen to us crazy people.
Woo! Crazy people.
Oh my goodness. And I promise you guys, next week I won't have the girls.
Maybe.
No girls.
Maybe.
We'll be back to normal, and I can be the crazy one.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, I like being crazy too.
But no, next Friday is Scream Theater with Nikki and I, and we will let you.
Sandy Queen, get it right.
Oh, gee Louise.
Look, you're not going to be invited to my cold.
The cold, really? Oh my
In
gosh.
Sandy Rays, you're not invited.
Don't I drive the insanity train for you?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Really?
Mhm.
Oh,
Sometimes.
what am I going to do with you?
Sometimes you're the conductor on the crazy train. Sometimes you sit in the back with
Okay,
your special helmet on.
Hey. Woman. But oh my gosh. But that
Don't
is
hurt yourself or bite anybody else on the bus or train.
I don't know what I'm doing with you.
I have to live with her. Love you, mommy.
Yeah, now she loves me. Okay, anyways, that's the schedule for the week. We have the link in our chat to our webpage so you guys can check out all of our shows, and there's a brief description about that, about our shows. And everybody gets sent.
Chris, I think I'll let you be the conductor this week.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, that is so funny. Do you think it's a good idea to let Chris drive?
Oh, God.
Yeah, absolutely.
As long, okay, the girl's like, no, because he does this creepy voice. No.
But he scares me.
He's scared.
I still don't like it.
So cool.
But he's
Scary and not scary. So cool.
But he's so good at his creepy voice.
He's good, but he's scary. I don't
Kaylee,
like it.
just imagine his creepy voice is my hair thing.
I want to imagine that.
Oh well, girls, guess what? Nikki and I are working on getting Chris on our show.
I'll be there for that.
No.
Yes, Denise, you are a permanent passenger. You are correct.
Yes, you guys are. Yes, Denise, I agree. And then
Captive. You're my captive audience. Just
Can
I'm holding you captive.
I be in the back of the
That doesn't
Samsung?
sound creepy at all.
Hi, Chris.
yeah, the girls say hi, Chris.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus, that's Mary and Joseph. But anyways, so yes, we're gonna be working on getting Chris to be our guest. And
Denise should be a guest too.
yes, I want Denise. I want both you, Chris, and Denise to be a guest on our show. So we'll have to talk to you guys and get something worked out. Oh yes, thank you, Ike.
Thanks, Uncle Ike.
Thank you, Ike. I mean, Uncle Ike, sorry, I'm tired.
Yes, it's the girls' bedtime now.
It's past my bedtime. My bedtime's at 8 o'clock.
My bedtime is at
Goodness, those
7:30.
two are a handful.
Yeah, now you guys see why, sometimes my brain cells aren't functioning, so I gotta deal with these two.
Especially when you take me down to the bus stop.
I'm
That's
not
funny.
that bad. I'm an innocent child, okay?
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
It's not.
Girls,
Yes, too. I'm nice and I'm innocent.
No fighting on the air, you two.
yes, no arguing.
That's it.
Yes, that's what Nikki said. But anyways, so I thank you all for listening tonight. Nikki, thank you for joining me again. And
Of course, as always.
yay, my girl's back. I'm so excited. My girl is back. We've missed you. And if you guys are, where are you now? Tell them where, if you possibly can go to the game. Tell them where they can find you.
What do you mean where they can find me?
Well, what area? Oh my God. Okay, excuse you. We're at in Florida, lady.
Well, I live in St. Petersburg, but I will be in Tampa,
There you go.
right across the bay,
See, there
at
you,
Raymond James Stadium.
there you go. So if you guys want to meet our girl Nikki, please go do so. If you're in the Florida area.
Bless me.
Bless you.
Dang,
Ow, that hurt.
that came out of nowhere. But anyways, so is there anything else you want to say, my dear Nikki?
Thanks to everybody for listening. You guys are amazing. Again, to Ike, the Dream Maker. Also, big us and big shout out to you. Big shout out again to Horror Junkies. And thank you for letting us post in the group. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Denise, for listening. You guys are amazing. And guests to our permanent passengers on the crazy train. Finish rate.
What
It's
about
leaving the
me?
station now as we speak, so buckle up.
Oh yeah, it's a bumpy ride. And
That's an understatement.
and I would love to give a big shout out to my girls for staying up with us, Nikki.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys very much.
No problem, guys.
I love you both. Thank you for doing this with your mom and your Aunt Nikki.
What
Now go to bed.
Yeah, and I want to give a big shout out to Kiara for promoting our show to everybody.
I'm I want to shout out to all my friends